Lanete and pay 2 wash day. To timitik no ako magantik. Kinanas ko now. Hello my friends and my relatives. I want to thank the elder. No tinanas ko magihtiya. Kapi mista magawak. Kapi mista mo ato mohtio. I thank the elder for doing that prayer for the walkers here. Thank you, elder. I thank the creator. No tinnas ko mamamo igohtawi no. For this beautiful day. Imitogisegak. Nanas ko mamamo igohtawi no. Ipigiti de mato mohtio. For keeping the walkers here. For keeping their health. Umidoya ino. Keeping them safe on the highway. I thank the Creator for that. We, the leadership, are here today to support the walkers from Saskatchewan. We're here to support them on their endeavor, their walk to Ottawa. The purpose of the walk, as we all know, the government of the day has passed legislation. That legislation that would damage our environment. And our First Nations people all across Canada has opposed this legislation. So the purpose of this walk, these brave warriors are doing, is that walk to Ottawa. And I thank the Idle No More movement. Thank the Idle No More movement for waking up the leadership, for waking up the grassroots people. Iga waswit takuskwata piyag. Kita pasiguag, kita waskawiyag. We get up and we move around. And we do the good fight. And the fight for this walk is the opposition of Bill C-35 and 45. That's damaging, that's threatening our treaty right and damaging our environment. So we have that support from your leadership for that walk. And we will be there in Ottawa with you when you end your journey. But I'd like to leave with this important message. The important thing in life is to have great aim, to possess the determination and the perseverance to attain it. And perseverance is king. I say to the walkers from Saskatchewan, your aim is to walk to Ottawa, to oppose Bill C-3845. You possess great determination, and you've showed that. You possess great perseverance. You have faced great difficulty already in your walk. You even faced discouragement in your walk. So, as the leadership across Canada, in Saskatchewan, Manitoba, we encourage you. We encourage you to continue your walk. So with that, noti nanas ko mo, mamoy tam go tawi no. Tanan nakatawap mat, uhop mohtio. Iya kita pagitsi, sige ta medoya, sige na. Tagas kita, sige ka dago itotago. Noti nanas ko mamoy go tawi no. Ekse nanas ko mon. Hey.
I started this journey March 16th, and we are doing a protest walk all the way to Ottawa, and we wanted to target the cities as we go along to bring awareness about our environmental impact with this Bill C-45. As you can see, there's a lot at stake. The animals, they don't have a voice. They're at stake. The flying creatures, they don't have a voice either. We have to look after these. So is our fish. We survive on fish and our culture. Our culture is at stake too. And most importantly, our future generations are at stake. Those are the ones that are going to be born to this environmental impact if everything goes through. So we need to bring awareness and bring a voice to our ancestors that did for us in the past. So with that, do you have any questions?
I do have questions. So you're stopping at every major center on the way, like in every major city?
Yes.
What do you hope that Canadian society takes from this protest walk?
It's to bring awareness for not just for First Nations, it's for all Canadians.
So, I guess we're seeing a lot of walks happening right now across the country. We have young folks walking from Manitoba to Ottawa in regards to Bill C-45 and the lakes. Do you think that people are paying attention to the walks that are happening right now across the country?
Oh yeah, especially on Facebook. There's lots of postings there. Lot of awareness, and through media like today, it's going to bring more awareness to the Canadian population.
I did notice that you have like almost 6,400 followers on Facebook. Do you think that social media plays a big role in what you're doing?
Yes, very much.
How is it different than walks that were happening 30 years ago?
Well, today is we're living in a dangerous times right now, and we need to bring voice to everybody. It's very important that we have to protect our lands right across this nation.
What day are you hoping to arrive in Ottawa?
June 21, National Aboriginal Day.
And with that, with the day that you arrive, you're going to arrive on the steps of Parliament. What message are you bringing that day? What do you hope to say?
Just what I said today. We want to voice our concern for all mankind, for all creatures, animals, fish. They don't have a voice, and especially the future generations. We must protect them too.
Do you fear that perhaps Canadian society is, numb to our protests that are happening across the country? We have protest walks, we have hunger strikes that are happening. Do you think that Canadian society even cares?
I'm sure there's care there, but they just need to know more about it, more awareness about it, about our First Nations.
Because there's a lot of, I guess, challenges that are happening between Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal Canadians now. There's a line that's kind of been drawn, and a lot of people may not understand the purpose behind the walks. What do you want to say to those people who may not understand or agree with what you're doing?
Just keep on listening to the news about our walk and bring more awareness. And through Facebook too, they can follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook group called A Sacred Journey for Future Generations, and they can follow us there.
Thanks, Bruce. If I could talk to you for a minute, Chief.
I have more questions.
Okay.
Do you want to take them somewhere else? Or?
No, go ahead. You can go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bruce, you started with 4 people, and your group has grown. How many people do you have walking with you right now?
Right now, we were walking 9 we got here. Now we just got 2 more today from Bouvel.
So now you're 11,
Now we're
and
11.
you started with 4.
We started with 4.
And so what does that tell you? What does that say about your movement?
It tells me that we're getting stronger, and as we go along together, we'll be much stronger, and been in no time to be in Ottawa on June 21.
So are you welcoming other people to walk with you? Anyone who wants to join?
Yes, anyone can join us. And we're asking financial assistance too on our journey, and we have a website there, and they can find it there.
On the Facebook?
Yeah.
Is that Facebook?
Yeah,
Okay.
on Facebook.
And so from here you're going where?
From here, we're going to Thunder Bay.
Okay. And so if people see you on the side of the road,
Yeah,
want to stop?
yeah. People have stopped.
And what do they say?
They said you inspire us. What you're doing is very powerful. Keep going. Don't give up. Especially when they see this young youth with us, they are really inspired by them. How far they walked.
How old is she?
We have the youngest one is 14, and this one is 16.
Perfect.
Sorry, Chief, if you could just say and spell your first and last name, please.
My name is Brian Hardlop, and I'm from Stanley Mission. I'm the Vice Chief of the Prince Albert Rand Council.
So tell us how you feel as leadership, senior people out doing this today.
I'm proud. I'm very proud of these people. That's why there's a few of us here, leaders. That's why we're here today, because very proud of our people, and we're supporting them. That's supporting them on their endeavor, and 100%.
And you just met them here in Winnipeg. You didn't walk with them, right?
We've met them along the way when they were walking in the province. They're starting from northern Saskatchewan. Along the way, we've met them. We've supported them with their walk financially, and we're going to continue that support as leadership. And we encourage other leadership from the other provinces to support these walkers.
Okay, so sir, my question is, I mean, there's a lot of misunderstanding and misconceptions happening in Canada right
Yep.
now, given the Idle No More movement, given a lot of protests and walks that are happening, and a lot of people are asking us as journalists what difference this is making in our society. What do you think the difference this will make once they reach Ottawa?
The difference is, I said in Cree, once got that means let's get up. Waskawitan means let's move. Let's move around. Let's be active. Let's be active, and that for the grassroots people. And pose stuff that the government is threatening. I didn't mention treaties, but these legislation, these two bills, they're a threat to the treaty. And the treaty is still sacred. It is still strong. Our ancestors signed those treaties, and they must be protected. We're all treaty people. Non-First Nations people, they're also treaty people, and they've benefited greatly from the treaty. So as I like to make that the message to the leadership, all governments, provincial, that we have to work together to work towards implementation of the treaty and to get that poverty out of from our communities.
Okay, so one final question then, with that, for the average normal Canadian, non-Aboriginal Canadian sitting at home that may be watching this story, what message do you have for them? Why should they get involved, and why should they maybe perhaps educate themselves? Why should they care about this?
Yeah, but it's education. There's what we have technology. Just go in there, just Google treaties, and you'll find treaties. What treaties are? And like I said, we've all benefited from the treaty. But with these two bills that have been passed in Ottawa, it's going to threaten, like Bruce said, the environment. And we all love our environment. We like all our parks. We love the land, especially the First Nations people. We're land people. We're keepers of the land. So we have to protect. We have to get together as society, and and work on the government, work on the opposition, the government of the day, and do that awareness.
Anything else that you gentlemen want to share?
Yeah, just a message that we to all the First Nations. Never give up the fight. Our future generations are not safe today.
Ja kita pagitsiak, mutta kita kamitsiak, misi totiat ni ani gatspani tai tsika wassak. Ja kosit maga miksiak, tagi kita skino mutta ja ke matsoin no ja taktiri tamak. Ja kita nakatama mina kita skino. Ja papiatak dismato bisk suomina. Sno titagat set no. Nanaskomon. Hey.
What you just said, sir?
I just said that the message is like we have to work together as society, this, and I keep this great land that we have, the island called Turtle Island here that we have, and protect our environment into the future. Yes, we have developments, we have industry, but we have to do it in a very sustainable manner where we don't damage our air, our water, and our land.